You wonder what happened in sports today. Brandon Petrilli, he got the wave. We talking a lot with bros today. Cracking some jokes the podcast way. Goals on goals, with homers on homers. Tutties on tutties, got moments on moments. Just tune into BSP. Just tune into BSP. Just tune into BSP. Just tune into Petrilli.
What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the BSP podcast. This episode is going to be shorter. My voice is struggling. I've been sick as heck, and I don't know if that's from watching this Eagles football team or just the cold, crappy weather out. Probably a little bit of both. But with that being said, this is how the Eagles are going to win the Super Bowl. I'm going to lay out to you how this is going to go down. It has been rough. It has been tough. It has been brutal. It has been beaten down over the past month of watching this Eagles football team. But they're still going to win the Super Bowl. Oh, Brendan, they stink. The season's over. They're going to get embarrassed on Monday night. Again, they can't even beat a team with their starters. A.J. Brown's hurt. This and that and all these, everybody's going to come out with stats out their ass. This whole year was a failure. It's pathetic. Fire everybody. No, it's not what we're doing here. Not today. We've done it in the past. Not today. The Eagles are going to go down to Tampa Bay and they're going to break out the dog mess. They're going to break out every chip, every stupid standard, the standard this, the standard that. And they're going to go down there and they're going to take care of business on Monday Night Football and show everybody that this is still the team that went to the Super Bowl last year, that started the year 10-1. This is still the team with all pros, Hall of Famers, Pro Bowlers all over this roster. This is a team that can still get after the passer, that can still throw touchdowns, that can still run the ball down your throat. We haven't seen it in over a month now. But now's the time. Now is the time. Damn it. Now, why? What can stop them? Obviously themselves, right? But why am I so confident? Looking at this team down in Tampa Bay, right? Now you've lost to the Giants. You lost to the Cardinals. You lost to Seattle. You lost to some bad football teams, some very below mediocre football teams. But this Tampa Bay team's another one of them. They're another below average, mediocre football team. Everywhere you look at their statistics, they are at the average or way below, other than points allowed on defense. They're top 10 of it, allowing points. But everything, yards, touchdown passes, rushing yards, they're all below the mean. They are garbage. Baker Mayfield turns the football over. They can't get over a 1,000-yard rusher. They can't run the football. Chris Godwin doesn't get a 1,000-yard season for the first time. Seems like forever. But this team can do it. They can get right. One game. It's all it takes. You don't think that all these guys, all the guys that are on the last ride, they're going to go out there and they're going to let this past month dictate what their tenure was with this Eagles team? The last year of their season, possibly for the Philadelphia Eagles, possibly of some of their careers, go out like that. Now, is it even up to them? Just because the rest of this team has been so bad. Safety play, the linebacker play, corners, they're young. Nobody can make a tackle, it seems like. Nobody can get a turnover. But we're getting Slay back. You think. You're going to have Bradbury, who's been burnt toast. I'm not even going to be optimistic about Bradbury. But you're having Avonte Maddox back now. Healthy. He's got his legs under him the last 2 games. Be ready to go. And then you got a defensive line that, for better or for worse, hasn't really did much last week and the week before. So they can just gear up and go right after Baker Mayfield. We saw at the beginning of the season. It was a hard-fought game, but that game wasn't close. Just wasn't. Score may have been a little bit closer than you like, but watching that football, the Eagles, that was when they dominated both lines of scrimmages. Running the ball, getting after Baker. Jalen Carter broke out that game. Everybody saw. That's how he had a chance. He might have blew his chance at Defensive Player of the Year. I think he's still the favorite as of right now, but just like this team has been going out with a whimper. But that's not who this team is. They're dogs. Georgia Bulldogs, underdogs. And they can do this. They get this game under their belt, prime time, go after them, get it done. And then you go out to San Fran, who won their Super Bowl against you earlier this year, absolutely whooped you. But the Eagles were slow playing them the whole time. They knew. You saw the first quarter. They had less than 30 yards of offense. And then they were like, all right. The 49ers woke up, caught up to them. And then after that, it was a rout for the 49ers. They're like, well, why even show it? They showed everything. They knew they were going to see him again. They know what they're going to see it now because they showed him already earlier in the year, a couple weeks ago. The Eagles didn't show Jack because they couldn't do Jack. But that was for a purpose, to be able to get to him now in the playoffs, go out there and stun them. Stone cold killer, stun them. And get that. Now, after that, who knows what will happen? Will it be Detroit? Will it be Dallas if they either get there? Maybe it'll be some upsets. Because I see this as a wide open NFC. I really do. Any team can beat anybody. Tampa Bay could beat the Eagles, obviously, how bad the Eagles have been. But I'm not going into this playoffs on a down note, even though a lot of people are. Because this team can do it. They have the makeup to do it. They've done it before. They've been there. They've done it. They fell short. Done it this year. They fall short. But I like my chances with this football team making a run at the Super Bowl. Why the hell not? Why not us? Shout out to Philly Drinkers. Go check it out. PhillyDrinkers.com, Brandon Petrelli at checkout. 10% off. Got to get your gear. We're going on a run. You got pitchers and catchers. The Bullies are back. The Flyers are back. Sixers a little disappointing last Friday, but Joel Embiid's still putting up crazy numbers. We're still in on the ride with the Sixers, of course, too. But it'll be interesting. Hopefully, just like myself getting over this sickness, the Eagles can get over their sickness, too, and go on another run. Now, if you watched or listened this far in the video, obviously, I'm not that crazy. Do I think Tampa Bay's a good team? Are there a lot of gripes that I have with this? Yeah, 100%. But if you watched and listened all the way to this part of the podcast, comment I don't know, the BP crew or something, just to let me know that I'm gonna put out some clips, try to get some people going here. Let's try to get the hate. Let's see who's really a fan. And I want to see these overreactions left and right. Because people are throwing them around all the time. Let's see who really it is. Take those receipts. And maybe they're right. Probably will be, sadly. But we'll have some nice ammo when we're sitting in the NFC Championship game after we beat San Fran. Oh, yeah, you're really in? Yeah, you want to have a nice NFC Championship party? Yeah. How about these? So we'll see. Like, comment, subscribe to the podcast. Love you guys. Go Birds. Pitchers and catchers are getting soon. Maybe we'll do some Sixers and Flyers talk. We'll have to wait till the end of the season for that, but we're going on a run, baby. We'll see. You can kind of tell maybe if you're watching on YouTube, I was struggling to keep my positivity going a little bit, but it is what it is. Thanks, guys.
Just tune into BSP. Just tune into BSP. Just tune into Petrelli.